Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Evelyn. Welcome, welcome, welcome. In today's video, I'm sharing with you all of the pages that I completed in the month of October. The first couple of pages that I have are from A Million Mermaids, illustrated by Lulu Mayo. These are the pages that I colored, and I did all markers for both of these pages. The left page here, I used my Staedtler brush tip markers. I used some gel pen, as you can see, the white gel pen on the eyes, and sparkle or stardust on the little horns of the whale, and then black on the eyes here and a little white, and also black on the little mouth here. And of course, with the little bubbles or water bubbles, I used the white gel pen. Over here, I used markers as well, but I used the Crayola Super Tips. And I did use some stardust on the little triangle. I forget what you call this musical instrument, but yeah, the angle, the triangle. Then we have the guitar. I used some sparkle or star dust here, stardust on the hair here of the little mermaids. That is it for A Million Mermaids by Lulu Mayo. The next page that I have is from Tiny World Secret Wonders. This is a group buddy color that I am doing with J.I. Colorists and the other group buddies. I colored this page. This is Haunted Wick Castle. And this is how it turned out. For this page, I used my Derwent Pro Color color pencils. I used a white gel pen, and I used Stardust gel pen or Jelly Roll pen. You can see a little bit of the sparkle action going on where I have it on this picture. It's kind of hard to tell, but it is here. It's here along the ripples on the castle, not castle, but on the candle, and also the little ghost here. You can kind of see that just a little bit. I really enjoyed coloring this because I wanted to keep it simple, and I did. I used very few colors, and I achieved the goal here. I think this is a pretty cute, simple illustration. And I did enjoy coloring this because I didn't know how it was going to turn out. I didn't even know if I would like it, but I do like it. I think it turned out fairly nicely. That is all I colored in Tiny Worlds Secret Wonders with J.I. Colorists and the other buddies in the group. The next book that I have to show you is Antique Dollhouse Coloring by Yumiko Tezuka. And this is the section of the dollhouse that I completed. I used the Polychromos colored pencils. And that is pretty much it. I'm pleased with this. I'm pleased how it turned out. I'll be moving on to the next couple of rooms for my coloring chat. And also in that coloring chat, the next one, I plan to share some more of my favorite coloring books in that episode. So stay tuned for that. This dollhouse is so fun. It's tiny, it's small. It really doesn't take that long to color. But when I'm filming it, it seems like it takes so long when it doesn't really take that long. I am enjoying this project here, and I hope to continue onward and keep marching. That's all I've colored from the Antique Dollhouse Coloring Book by Yumiko Tezuka. Up next, one of my favorite little books. It is so cute, adorable. This is Little Folk by Christine Karen. And I colored this page along with Alabama Ya, and I'll put her picture up in just a second. but this is my picture. I am so proud of this picture. I think this is my most favorite page for the whole month. And I use Prismacolor colored pencils. I also use some Jelly Roll pens, I believe, some type of dust, stardust. I don't know if it was stardust or sparkle pop, but I did use a little bit of sparkle on the shoes, on the purse here. And I used some white gel pen on the little tights or stockings here. And also what I learned from Alabama Yacht, I learned about glossy accents. So I tried to put some on her eyes and her lips. Yeah. So yeah, this is it. Prismacolor. It turned out very nicely. So here is Mrs. Alabama Yacht's picture over here. Check it out. I love the way she colored her picture. It looks so just subtle, calming, relaxing. It just looks so beautiful. Yeah. So thank you, Alabama Yacht, for coloring with me. But actually, I'm coloring with her and another colorist. We are doing a buddy color in the Christine Karen coloring books. And so every month we'll be doing something in the book. These are beautiful illustrations, by the way. But yeah, thank you, Alabama Yacht, for your beautiful picture. I love the way you colored it. Moving on to the next one in this book, I colored Mrs. Pumpkin. Yeah, her name is Miss Pumpkin. And I think I went overboard with the orange. Like, yeah. Pumpkins are more than just orange. And I just couldn't get orange out of my head. But I think that I just used the Caran d'Ache Pablo colored pencils for this one. And of course the background, I used my King Arts on the background because that was one of the videos that I showed you how I would do a background with the gel sticks. And so that's what I did here. Oh, you see the little stars here? That is a Stardust gel pen here. And then here. You can't really see it that well. And also for her eyes, I tried to do some more glossy accents here. And I tried to put some glossy accent in the center of the flower here. This here is, I want to say metallic pencil. Yeah. And I did glossy accents up here too. You can't really tell, but if you were here and touching this flower, you would feel a raise or a bump in this illustration here, or the element here. Yeah, I think Miss Pumpkin is so sassy, and she's cute, and she's Southern too. She looks like a Southern belle. That is all I colored in Little Folk by Christine Karen, or Karen. Up next, I have another page from one of Christine Karen's books, the Wildflower Folk. And this is also a buddy color with my buddy, Alabama Yacht. For this picture here, I use my Caran d'Ache Pablo's color pencils. I use some gel pens, I think Stardust, and I also use the white gel pen. These are all Jelly Roll gel pens. So take a look here. I think it turned out okay. If I had it to do all over again, I would change some things. But I think it's okay for my first time. Let's check out Alabama Yacht's picture. I'm going to put hers right over here. And her picture, I love the colors. I love how she has very few colors, and it just looks so cozy and just misty. I'm looking at her picture from my phone here, and I really like how she colored it. Mine is more saturated with color. Hers is softer and just misty, and I really like how she colored hers. All right, so thank you, Alabama Yacht, for the buddy color. I will be buddy coloring with her. As I stated in the for the previous books, we are trying to work our way through this coloring book, or all three of the coloring books that we have by Christine Karen. And this is the Wildflower Folk. And we have a buddy color we're doing for November. I think that Alabama Y'all has already selected the pages, and I'm going to get busy with that. Yeah, but that's all I colored in Wildflower Folk by Christine Caron. The next book I have is, I think, Laura Mia, which is by Erie, and I colored the first page in the book. We're not going to look at this over here. We're going to look at this one. This, I used my Derwent Color Soft. I started out with the Derwent Pro Color, but I quickly realized that those pencils were not going to give me what I wanted on this paper. So I went with the Color Soft from Derwent, and this is how everything turned out. Now, I do have some gel pen action going on. I don't think you can see it very well, but I have it throughout, mostly down here. There's a sparkle here, or should I say stardust? Yeah, this might be Sparkle Pop. I don't know. I just know that it is a gel pen. Gel pen here, and gel pen in the window. You can kind of see the sparkle, but it's hard to see that on camera. Gel pen here. But yeah, this is the page. I wanted to start on the first page so that I can just work my way through as if I'm going on the little journey that Erie is taking us on. So that is it. I again use colored pencils, mainly Derwent Color Soft. And you can see here, these are metallic color pencils that I have from Derwent. That's what those are on the actual shutters here. Yeah. So that's it for my page in this book. This is Laura Mia by Erie. The next book I colored in is from Johanna Basford. It is the Enchanted Forest coloring book, 10th anniversary edition. This is the page I colored. This is also a buddy color, and I will put both of the buddy colorist photos or images up here that they colored. So this is mine, and I use Staedtler color pencils. I believe the Design Journey and the soft ones, and also Ergo Soft. I use the combination of Staedtler pencils for this one. And I think that is it. Yeah, that's all I use. I was trying to see if I used any gel pen. I did not. Just straight pencil. The other illustrations are up here on over here to the left. The first one is Miss Regina's, and I can't remember what she used, but I think she used colored pencils and she used pens, and I love the way she colored it. Her squirrel, she's got a light color scheme going on, which is really pretty. I like it. And then Anita, she colors still light with a nice pretty color scheme with the blue. I like it. I like both of these. They're so pretty, very pretty. So thank you to Miss Regina and Anita for the buddy color. I hope to buddy color with you again in the future. And that is all I colored in the Enchanted Forest, illustrated by Johanna Basford. Next, I have a page that I colored in Leon's Journey. It was a video where I was talking about the color cubes, Sarah Renee's color cubes. I'm saying it wrong, I'm getting tongue-tied. Color cubes. And this is what I colored here. I used color pencils and I used polychromos for this. So check it out here. I didn't even go back to put the gold on the pears or on the cat. I forgot to do that. But yeah, that's what I want to do to give it a pop of brightness. Haven't done it yet at the filming of this video, but I will do it because I don't like the way it looks. I think I need a little yellow, which is one of the color palettes I pulled anyway, had some gold in it. That's all I colored in Leon's Journey by Kanoko Agusa. Up next, I have a few pages from Romantic Country, a fantasy coloring book by Erie. The first page that I have is the whale picture. This is a buddy color with Spunky Gin. I used Polychromos color pencils and I used some gel pens. And this is how it turned out. The one thing that I do not like about this picture is the background. Yeah, I should have done it one way, but I decided to do it with the pencils. And you know, when you do a background with pencils, you just have to take your time. I didn't do that, as you can see. You can tell. But yeah, overall, I think I did a pretty good job, minus the background. Here is Miss Jen's picture over here. I believe Miss Jen used colored pencils. I like the way her picture looks. It looks so cozy and comfy. I love the background, the way she did it. Her apples are so cute too. And look at the flames in the lanterns. She has red and yellow in there. It looks red to me from the picture. So I love the way you colored this, Miss Spunky Jen. And thank you so much for buddy coloring with me. It's always a pleasure. That is it for this page. Now moving on to the next page, I have another buddy color. This time the buddy color is with Miss Jocelyn. Jocelyn Chronicles Coloring, I believe. She's on Instagram and she shares her beautiful pages on Instagram. First, let me share with you what I used on my page here. I used Polychromos color pencils, and that's pretty much it. I did not use any gel pens or anything like that. And that is it for this page. I meant to go in and put some gel pen on the wording on the flower bag, but I forgot to do that. Let's take a look at Miss Jocelyn's page. Her page looks like, hey, to me this looks like a real kitchen. She's come in here and spruced it up with the bricks on the wall right over in there. And look at the window. Check the window out. Check out what she did there. It looks like there is a tree out there. Yeah, I thought that she did a very, very good job, even with where the dishes are stored. Yeah, it just looks so realistic to me. Look at the little bricks under the windowsill. And look at the floor. You did a great job, Jocelyn. Yeah. Yeah. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Thank you so much, Jocelyn, for coloring with me. It was a pleasure coloring with you. I hope to buddy color again with you in the future. Give it up for Miss Jocelyn. All right, the next page that I have is the Halloween page. And this one, the background, I think, is the gelatos. Yeah, because there's a little sparkle there. Gelatos from Faber-Castell, the iridescent ones. And my colored pencils, I used the Faber-Castell gold fiber colored pencils. And this is how it turned out. And for the lettering here, I used a gel pen. I think, yeah, I used a gel pen, a kind of sparkly one. Or is it? No, it doesn't look sparkly. It actually looks metallic. I think this is one of the metallic pens from my Jelly Roll collection. So this is it. That's all I colored in this coloring book, Romantic Country by Erie. This is the last page that I have to share with you. This is in the Romantic Country third tale by Erie. This page almost did not get complete, but I remember my word. I said, I promise you, I will get it done. This is the page. Remember in my background video, I went in here and I painted the background here and I kind of messed it up. But what I did is I went back over it with my iridescent gelatos from Faber-Castell. And instead of doing it the way I was doing it, I actually put the gelato, I just rubbed it on the page and then took a little finger smear thing with a little, y'all know what I'm talking about. I will put it in the video right here. Okay, here it is. This is something that Foxy gave me. I think she gave me like 3 of them. So I would take my little gel stick and rub it in the area and just smear it out to smooth it out. And I think it turned out fairly nicely considering. Yeah, so that's what I did. And also, what pencils did I use? I think I used Prismacolors for this one. And I used white gel pen and black gel pen inside the clouds. And then you see the white. I outlined the clouds with white. I outlined the moon with white. The little detail here, the lines inside on the moon, that's black gel pen. Mainly, I just use white and black gel pen for this. Let's freeze right here so I can show you something about this picture. While I was filming, sharing with you the completed pages, I noticed that I missed some little white star action going on with my gel pen. And so I went in to make some additional white gel pen circles. I just wanted to show y'all that because they were missing. When you cover something that's dark, it's hard to see those little circles. And I still probably missed a few. But yeah, now carry on with the video. And of course, for the stars, these are colored with metallic gel pens. Yeah, I think it turned out fairly nicely considering that I messed up the background when I first did it. I redeemed myself. That is all I colored in Romantic Country Third Tale. And guess what? Those are all the pages I colored in October. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Give it a like. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, keep calm and keep coloring. Bye.